What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building. I will be recapping UFC Vegas 14. Didn't do the greatest on this card. I went, I think, 4 for 5. Not happy about that. I that was not good, and I apologize if anyone used my picks. I'll say that right now. But yeah, man, pretty good card, honestly, from top to bottom. Um, What's it called? I did not get to watch the classic fights of Dante Mayes versus Rook Martinez. I heard that was an all-time classic, man. I had seen it, but I heard that was one of the worst fights of 2020. And I didn't get to watch Alex Morono beat Reese McKee. But yeah, Alex Morono got it done, proved me wrong. Dante Mayes got it done for the squad. He proved me right. I did get to watch Tony Gravely versus Geraldo De Freitas Jr. That was a good fight. Yeah, Tony just uses wrestling. His setups are beautiful. He kind of got a little sloppy in the third, and I thought he was finna choke the bag, but thank God you did it. So yeah. Next fight, Random Marcos, versus Kanaka, or right, Murata. Murata just used her wrestling to beat Ronda. I mean, Random Marcos, and I was not surprised by that. Randa's it's I do understand people that picked it's not a bad pick to pick Marcos. I think she's beating girls like Carla Esparza, but man, Carla Esparza is not. She's a good wrestler, but she's not like have you seen that Asian girl's arms are just cool. Like she's built different, man, and she has a different level of wrestling. So the win against Carla Esparza is a good victory. Carla Esparza is a former champ, and Carla's still winning to this day. But stylistically, this was a harder matchup, I think. So, it is what it is. Oh man, okay, let's talk about this. Kay Hansen versus Corey McKinney. I thought Kay won this fight. It was a close fight. I gave Corey the second round, but that fat bitch did not win that fight. I'm sorry if I'm being rude, but that Kay. Man, Kay won that fight. I'm sorry, y'all. Just pulling out sweeps, it don't win you a third round. All right, I'm sorry. She had really good, what's it called? She had some good boxing, but well, I wouldn't say good boxing. She had a lot of good punches, but it was atrocious, man. The fact that I got to see more of her after the fight, it pisses me off. I don't got a lot of nice things to say about this girl, but all I gotta say is, man, alpha male, or team alpha male, man, y'all have a great relationship with the judges. I applaud y'all on that. You're right, Fabe. You're doing great business with the judges. I don't know what you're paying them, but first Song versus Cheeto Vera, and then this one, it's like, oh my god. Obviously, and I'm not saying these are robberies, but like I feel like clearly someone else won, man. Kay's control time in that fight was pretty good. Her takedowns were pretty good. It's like I felt like it doesn't matter, man. It was a good fight. Next fight, Brendan Allen versus Sean Strickland. Brendan Allen came out there and forgot how to wrestle. Hey, good. I don't want to take nothing from Sean Strickland. Maybe Sean Strickland didn't give the opportunities, or Brendan Allen didn't see no opportunities to go for a takedown. But that was garbage. That was utter garbage from Brendan Allen. I expect more from you. This reminded me almost like of his Trevin Giles loss. Like, come on, bro. Obviously Sean Strickland's a good fighter. He's 22-3. That's a phenomenal record. And I thought, Brendan Allen gained that work from Henry Hoof and working with Derek Brunson and I forgot the guy's name. Ang Sung or whatever his name is, I think the former ONE FC middleweight champion. I thought it would have helped him, but I mean, his striking looked better, but he just didn't wrestle. He didn't shoot. That's what I'm surprised by. I was like he had a lot of clinch opportunity. I don't know if he wanted to go out there and just strike, but Sean Strickland had. Dude. Sean Strickland taught that boy how to box, man. This was really what happened, man. His jab was great. His hands weren't low, but they were basically in that shoulder roll position, right, or that the shoulder roll stance, and he was just throwing jabs and crosses out the yang yang, and man, he did Brendan Allen so dirty, man. He made Brendan Allen look like trash. He really did. Like, I had high expectations for him. I think I said something good about him in one of my other videos, but like you got to win over Kevin Holland, man. Shame on him. Shame on. I'm not done with Brendan Allen, but like, come on, man. You can't be doing that. Ashley Yoder got it done against Miranda Granger. I picked Granger and I doubted Yoder. Yoder did it. She did all she needed to do. She used her grappling. She got, she didn't get a lot of takedowns, but she was able to extend those grappling exchanges. Granger, obviously, her fight IQ went out the window and didn't pull out, but Yoder took advantage of it. Got a lot of top control and did great. Good on her, man. She got a really good victory. The co-main event, Abdul Razak Hassan versus Chaos Williams, man. Abdul. I don't know what to say. He knocked him the fuck out. That's it. That's really all there is to say. Chaos knocked that boy out. And I picked Abdul. But, that's kind of sad. I kind of do feel bad for Abdul. So, I forgot who tweeted it out, but someone talked about his year. He was dealing with the rape allegations. The loss to Liz's Minor, and then this loss is just, man. Obviously, hey, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world for you, my guy. I know you're never gonna watch this. I don't even know why I'm talking to you like this. But if you are hypothetically watching, it's not over. It's never over. Cass Williams, but has just shown the world that he is a contender at welterweight and is a problem. And like, Abdul Razak Hassan has a win over Nico Price. I understand Nico Price isn't this world, he's not the greatest of all time, but like, this is a pretty decent welterweight. And for Chaos to just go out there and do that to Abdul, it is shocking. He hurt him bad. Like, and the punch he threw, man, it was just a simple cross, straight right cross, and it was like, it didn't look like it was gonna knock him out, but when it hit him, it's just it was like the soul left his body or something like that, or like he got fucking electrocuted. It was insane. I don't know. I feel bad for Abdul, man. I really do feel for him. Next up, main event: Paul Felder versus RDA. RDA, thank you for saving this day. I could have went bad. I could have went like 3 for 6 or something like that today, but thank God you took care of business. You took out Paul Felder. You beat him by decision. The other judge that got it wrong and said it was a split decision. One of my homies actually, like, bro, he was with me. We were watching it, and he was asking me, like, he was right near the kitchen or whatever, and he was calling me over. He was like, bro, what's wait? Did they say it was did they give that to Paul Felder? And he was like, how can they do that? And I'm like, crack cocaine is one of the greatest drugs and most powerful drugs in the last 10 years. We have a crackhead as a judge. I don't care what none of y'all said. That's the only way you can explain that to me. He's a crackhead. I don't know how he scored that. I literally didn't score one round for Felder. It was a clean sweep from RDA. His wrestling, his striking. There were moments, there were close rounds, but RDA won every single round, and he took care of business. Felder's a good fighter, but RDA just showed that, he ain't going away. He ain't going away anytime soon, and it's going to take a top contender to just take him out. But, it was a good performance. Obviously, it was Felder on 5 days' notice, so it's not something, to really, really brag about, but think about what Felder did to Dan Hooker, and I'm a big Dan Hooker fan, but Felder won rounds against Hooker, like, Felder won at least, you can say whatever you want about that rematch against Edson Barboza. He won at least a round against Edson, right? Like, Felder's a good fighter, and Dos Anjos, I don't want to say he's a problem at 155. I don't know if I'm ready to say I buy it with Dos Anjos, but I could see Dos Anjos, Who'd they match him up with? It'd be an interesting situation, but I'm trying to think of a lightweight. I don't know. Let me look at the rankings actually. Who he can match up with. There's Charles Oliveira. There's Diego Ferreira. There's Hooker, Connor, Tony, Dustin, and Justin. I feel like I know Dustin's gonna fight Connor. Tony probably will fight Chandler. Tony already beat RDA. Hooker, I had a really good feeling Hooker would fight Oliveira. And Justin's like the only one that's out in that equation, you know? So, I don't know. I wouldn't give RDA Justin Gaethje, but maybe they give him Dan Hooker. I like Dan Hooker versus Charles Oliveira. I really do. I feel like 6-5. I like that. You know, I don't know. It looks cool. I would have preferred Oliveira versus Tony because it's just the way they're built and how they kind of look a little similar. But like I think Charles versus Hooker is a better thing. If you want to reward Diego Ferreira and give him a spot up, you could. But yeah, I don't think you can give him guys like Ali Quinta or well, you could. Here's what I gotta say. But Neil maybe could deserve an RDA matchup, maybe, because he was gonna fight Charles, and Charles is like 6, and probably they have no respect for Charles. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm I'm done looking at this. This was a good show. I promise you, I'm gonna do better than what I did today. And yeah, I apologize if any of y'all used my picks and I did y'all dirty. So, but yeah, love y'all. Goodbye. eBay Predictions out. Go follow my Twitter and my Instagram, and see y'all.